I mean, that's the side it's going. And just the rhetoric online makes me sick. And y'all know, man, just to have a leader, so-called president. You got Kamala Harris, Joe Biden. Don't get me wrong, I ain't going to sit here and tell y'all vote for any of these people that I'm speaking on. Because I got my reservations about all of them. But at least, I don't even give a damn if you're not even genuine about it. Can you at least try to give the perception that you care? I went to just do my own research. I looked at Kamala Harris's Twitter. I looked at Joe Biden's Twitter. And they're speaking about Jacob Blake. They're saying that, man, this is wrong and these cops need to be held accountable for it. I don't know if they're doing that to get the black vote. Who knows? But I know one thing. They're at least giving a perception that they care. And I go to Donald Trump's Twitter and it's nonsense about him and him falling over himself and God bless America. What the hell are you talking about? America ain't doing really well right now if you looked around, Mr. Trump. We're not doing so well right now. He's in La La Land. He's in La La Land. Wow. I don't get it. You know, I was having a debate with some Trump supporters. And hold on one second. We got he's getting headlines, but Trayford Perlin was shot too. I mean, just another case, y'all. Just another case. Another case. This comment section give us more information about more gun violence and police violence that's going on out here. And just to look at Donald Trump and how he carries himself amazes me. I sat back and I looked at and I shout out Alicia, excuse me. And she said, I sure almost commented on one of his tweets. I'm telling you, man, I feel you on that, man. Because I want to lay his ass out, man. But I know, he loves conflict. He loves being hated. He's one of those people that indulges in your anger. You know what I mean? He loves it. It almost gives him energy, power. And I'm debating with a Trump supporter, two people, a husband and wife. Excuse me, I'll just say the wife. The husband's kind of in the middle. But, their thing is, Trump is doing some things that's going to help with the, get us these elites out the way. They start talking about the sex trafficking and save the children and all these different things. Now, I will say Trump said, doing one of these hearings or whatever, they were speaking about all this other stuff. And Trump said, I want to focus on sex trafficking, And that's something that you don't see with the elites because that is going on with the higher ups. So your presidents and all, they don't really talk about sexual trafficking because y'all got to dig deep and you'll realize that the sexual trafficking is an organized business that's going on, a multi-billion-dollar business where they're transferring children from this rich home, this area, this home, this place. They're torturing them. They got them as sex slaves, all these different things. This is what I say to that. All right. If you was involved in something and you saw it about to fall down, wouldn't you get out the way? You feel what I'm saying? If the ship was sinking, wouldn't you try to jump off? And I say that to say this. Donald Trump was also pictured with Jeffrey Epstein multiple times. Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein were friends. You know what I mean? So, you're not connected with a man like that for no reason. Because come to find out, you're just not. Everybody in the elite world, in the Hollywood world, in the famous world, everybody know who's what, who plays what part, who does what. So you might even be involved, but that Jeffrey Epstein, that guy Jeffrey, he the plug on that crazy sex stuff with them kids, and they all knew that. They knew he was the plug. They knew who he was. Instead of playing, they knew exactly who he was. So I said it to say this, man. Trump saw that bullet coming, man. He saw the Jeffrey Epstein stuff coming, and what he did was jump on the other side, say I'm against sex trafficking and all that stuff, man. Shut up. I ain't got time to listen to you either. And so they tried to give me that argument. I debunked that in daggone 2 minutes. And I said, y'all gotta understand from a minority perspective, how in the world can we align ourselves with a man who's made sure that he's drawn the line in the sand. He drew the line in the sand with us a long time ago, and he ain't backed off of it with minorities. Don't like y'all, don't care if you like him. That's where he's at. The man can't even pretend to not be racist. He can't even fake it. You know how simple it would be for him to fake it right now and say, hey man, the shooting with Jacob Blake is very wrong and we don't need police violence in America. He could have said that simple, clean, boom, gone. Just at least appear like you're not racist. He will not do it. And you know why he won't do it? Because he has a fan base that he adheres to. And that fan base, that deep South fan base, ain't trying to hear that. And so he got to keep those people online. He got to keep those people online. I read a comment from the comment section. Alicia says, I can't be on there today, tired of this shit. Okay. She wants people held accountable. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying, man. People got to be held accountable across the board. And to my people, to my Trump people out there, how the hell you look at a minority and be confused as to why they don't like Donald J. Trump? The man at every turn makes sure he lets us know that he ain't rocking with us. And he don't care about what we got going on. So, I ain't with it. And the Joe Biden stuff shakes me even more. Shakes me just as much because I look him up and look up his let's say, I don't want to say alleged because I seen what I seen. Just downright inappropriate actions with young children. We'll say that. You know, I try not to throw the word pedophile on people so quickly without knowing what the full details. But the man looks like a damn pedophile, y'all. I'm going to be real with y'all. I seen YouTube videos and clips and stuff like that, him with children and the way he's touching them. It makes you very uncomfortable. It really does. It really does. And I ain't with it. So I got to take time to figure out what I'm going to do. Because I want to use my vote. I want to count. And voter shame comes in real strong. The voter shame gang pulls up real strong in either community. The white community, I got white friends that get it from their white family. Like, you not voting Trump? What? Voter shame. Black community, you not voting Biden? What? You gonna give it to Trump? That's a shame. We're in America, y'all. We should not be at the point to where we feel like we got to vote between two of evils. Why don't we just not vote for neither one of them and look at the independent party and go there? Oh, we shouldn't do that because, we're used to Republican or Democrat. That's what we... Come on, y'all. The change has to start somewhere. I'm literally debating it. And I don't want to just throw my vote to an independent for no reason. I did it last election because I actually liked the guy. So it's going to have to come one of these elections where majority of America wakes up and start looking at the third party, which they don't want you to do, and start going in a different route. The Green Party. And we just got to figure something out. We really do. Because they not going to keep... You're going to bully me into voting for a damn thing. You're going to make me feel stupid or bad or wrong because I have done my due diligence and researched these men very deeply. I don't like what I see. I don't like what I see from Kamala Harris either. I said it. In the end, you start, because, as a truther, I do know that they're all playing under one accord. Okay, it's hard. It's a double-edged sword because I know that the elites are in control of everything. So a president coming through and being able to be really for us is very hard, but it's possible. It's possible. All right. So, because he can try to make his little waves to help us out. But I don't know, man. We need to figure this out, man. I wish we could really have real good candidates who would just, you see so many people out here that people that you see on television or been in the government who has good voices, good minds, and good way of thinking. And you're like, oh, why are they not running for president? Why are they not in the loop? How are they, We get this junk. So I'm going to tell y'all now, either way it goes, come voting time, it's going to be mayhem. Because either side going to be mad. Whoever win, other side going to be ticked off. Trump wins, minorities, we're going to be like, God dang. I ain't going to lie, I'm still going to be like, God dang. Here we go. But Biden wins, the other side going to be like, oh, no, y'all cheated, it's wrong. And it's going to be a mess, man. In the midst of it, we're going to be dealing with more coronavirus, which I'm just sick of saying the word. moving right along, man. Moving along. Now I'm going to go to I'm just going to make this quick. Since this is not even something I'm supposed to talk about on the show, but since we're talking about, we spoke of, sex trafficking and all these different things, pedophilia. There's been a Save the Children wave that's been happening, and it's happening all over the country. And I've seen it here and where I live at in Virginia. And I know a lady, a very good person. Shout out to Kirsten Fuddy, very good lady. She started the movement around Central Virginia, Save the Children. And she put together her first rally. Y'all, I can't make this up. Y'all got to hear this part. She puts together her first rally right here in good old Lynchburg, Virginia. And at the rally, somehow or another, to find out at the end when they're, people are looking through photos, you see there's a man holding a sign who's a damn sexual offender himself. He has charges against him for messing with minors. A freaking pedophile, or however you want to deem it, sexual offender, I'm going to say pedophile, is at the Save the Children's rally holding the damn sign, and it goes as far as WSET actually talking to him and putting him on the news, not knowing who he was. It makes my hair stand up on my arm thinking about it. I mean, it just, oh man. It makes my hair stand up, y'all, on my arms thinking about this. And I've seen the pictures. I've seen it all. I'm part of the group that's called Save the Children. I'm part of their group that they have on Facebook, and they posted the guy. They posted his mugshot. They posted him holding the sign up. Chubby, fat white man, like about 38, 39, 40. He fit the profile of a pedophile. And he's there with a sign, standing beside women, children around him, everything. And I will plug, if you guys contact me on Facebook, because I don't, because on one hand, I was getting ready to put this all over the web. But there are people who are trying to say, be careful, because the man the charge was dropped. But if you look inside the case, you see this man clearly was inappropriate with children. Don't know if it was the charge dropped off of threatening or whatever fear. And also, we had one of the victims of the man talking on the Facebook page, telling us about what she experienced at 13 and 14 years old from this man right here. And on the same Save the Children page, we had a woman defending the man, believe it or not, defending the pedophile. Some chick who looked like she's about 21, 22 years old is going in. Y'all leave him alone, and the charge was dropped, and this is bull. People on there like, yo, these people on here telling y'all their story. The girl said, look, why would I lie about someone trying to have sex with me at 13 and 14 years old, trying to get me and my sister drunk and trying to get us to their home? Why would we lie about that? Why? I mean, come on. Like, I don't, so in the midst of all that, you got somebody that's trying to protect the pedophile. And I said, damn, and she looked like a victim turned offender to me. I said, what is her connection to the guy? But yeah, the guy was out there. Y'all know how scary that is. Because y'all got to understand how these people think. Oh, they coming to the rally because they want to plot out and see what other kids they can see. There was children all at the rally. He plotting. He thinking on what he in Candyland at the damn rally. So, I know that was heartbreaking for, my good friend Kirsten who put this whole thing together, man. You put that together to bring awareness about these monsters, and you standing beside the monster the whole time, don't even know it. WSET got the nerve and they put them on the news. They didn't even know it. They didn't even know it. So how scary is that? So I told, I gave my word, look, man, next rally y'all have, I'm coming to it. I was active, with my Black Lives Matter stuff, and I will stay active with that. And people try to act like you can't fight both fights. We can fight both fights, y'all. We can fight both fights. We can fight for police brutality. We can fight for our kids. We can fight both of them. You know what I mean? Y'all just start splitting people up with all these hashtags and children lives matter and stuff. Like, okay, just let Black Lives Matter stay by itself, and y'all just think of another hashtag. I mean, because it seems, you got the cynical people who comes in who wants to down Black Lives Matter and use this as a way, and it's just stop it. Okay, let's literally just save the children, y'all, for real. Because if we don't step up and say nothing, I'm telling y'all, man, it's getting worse. It ain't getting no better. Because I'm telling y'all.